Hey there, hi there, ho there, hope you're still good, hope you're still well. I hope you guys are feeling okay. I know there was a pretty recent big Thanksgiving holiday, and I know that a lot of people, it wasn't the greatest day, but at the same time, I hope you were able to at least call somebody you cared about, spent some time talking to them, that sort of thing. I know the holidays are coming up and people aren't going to have the best holiday, but just be safe out there. There's a lot of bad stuff. I mean, like, the sickness is still going around. And even if there's a vaccine coming out, you still gotta be careful. At least until everybody kind of is able to both get it and the booster and everything else. Alright. So, first things first, I gotta get a couple of announcements out of the way. The next hiveswap video probably won't be going up for a little bit. I need to do a lot of editing on the last part that I recorded, and I don't have a lot of time to do that. So, at the moment, I am still living with my parents. I will be moving out in about 2-3 weeks. So that is happening soon, but because of that, my videos are gonna have to drop once more back to 1 video a week, probably just to Saturdays, just to balance my work life and my home life and making sure that I'm able to move. But that does mean with my move that I'll be able to record more videos, and I'll be able to work on my videos a little bit more and have a little bit more fun with them because I have a better setup coming. Hopefully I will be able to save up some money to get a desktop computer. I've been doing all of this with my laptop, which isn't bad. I love my laptop. It's a great laptop, but I will be real, it's very difficult to do certain things because a computer would be better for a lot of the other stuff, so there's that. Other news, that also means that my setup will be different. So, like, everything you saw in the background for my recent videos will be most likely very different because I'm probably going to actually have a better way to set things up, and I think my audio might get better because I'm working with a friend to get to split some sound stuff to make things better. What else is there? I don't think there's anything else. So let's get into this drawing. I decided to use my HBO Max free subscription and then didn't cancel it because honestly a lot of the stuff on there is pretty decent. I'm probably going to cancel a couple of other subscriptions just because I watch mostly just cartoons. That's like my thing. The only thing that I really watch on like Netflix is Umbrella Academy when it comes out because big fond of that show. And I used to watch Madoka Rebellion like on repeat. It was my go-to background noise video movie thing, but then I don't need that anymore. And I might even be able to get rid of Amazon Prime because my favorite musical is now on DVD. And yes, who's getting that for Christmas? Heck yeah, just me. I am a simple person who has simple wants. So that's a whole thing. What else is there? Oh yeah, so the drawing that I'm doing, I'm just doing a Screencap redraw. I couldn't think of something to draw, and I knew that I wouldn't have enough time to edit a Let's Play in the amount of time that would take to do this because it's been an exhausting week at work this week. Hopefully things will calm down because I don't have to do nearly as much as I was doing, but ironically enough, I was feeling good doing the stuff that I was doing. It's a whole thing. And I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, hey, what's up, right? I am looking forward to Monday because I'm going to be recording some stuff that you guys won't see, but I'm going to have some fun with that. So, depending on how it goes, I might post parts of it to this channel. Who knows? I don't really know. Okay, so other than that, what else is there? Oh, thank you, Kat. She was sitting in my lap that whole time because she was just being very insistent. I think she feels that I'm going to be moving soon and she has to stay here. My roommates have a cat already and he does not like other cats. He doesn't mind smells, he just can't stand the sight of other cats. He launches himself into screen doors and climbs all the way up. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. but I'm not gonna put either of these cats in that kind of situation. Welcome back. Okay, thanks for hitting the microphone, bud. Why are you like this? Can you just settle? Whatever, it's fine. So the reason why I got HBO Max was because I was hearing some really awesome reviews for the Adventure Time Distant Lands, and I'm not like the biggest fan of Adventure Time. I'm not like the crazy big fan, but I have been watching it since its premiere. I still remember when it came out. I was in high school, which isn't really that crazy because there's some kids who have been watching it since they were literally children. It came out when I was, I believe, either a junior or a senior. And the reason why I remember was I didn't like Cartoon Network at the time. I didn't like the LOL, that's so random. Nowadays, I actually kind of really appreciate like the shows like Chowder, Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, that kind of stuff. And if you guys want me to talk about that at any point, I'm totally down. I love Cartoon Network. It's got a lot of really good shows, and I've been kind of wanting to rewatch some old stuff and get into some new stuff. I've heard Owl House is really good, and I've been kind of wanting to rewatch like Gravity Falls and stuff like that. So, Adventure Time is like a weird thing for me where I followed it off and on. I was a huge fan of Marceline from the day she premiered. Classic, like, she fits into every trope that I adore. Vampire, goth queen, punk, who plays music and kind of has a voice of an angel. I love Marcie, okay? She's been I'm a big fan. Big fan, and all of her music is on my phone for just me to listen to constantly because she is my problem. But I heard Obsidian was very good, and it honestly, I enjoyed it a lot. I know there's people that don't like it, but they were just like, it's okay. But I enjoyed it a lot. I also enjoyed BMO's Distant Land short. I wasn't sure because, like, admittedly, I got it for Marcie, but I stayed even for BMO. Plus, Steven Universe is on there, and big fond of that show. I really just had some fun with this drawing. Like I said at the beginning, it's a drawing recap, at least, or screencap, redraw, screencap. Screencap redraw. Wow, my mind just went Skriddle. Hardcore. It's fine. But I really love the show, and I really love this episode, and I think they did a really good job. And honestly, like, the way they drew Marcie in this one, especially for like the outfit that she was wearing in Woke Up, like, honestly, I love it. I really kind of want to cosplay Marcie again. I've dressed up as her for Halloween at one point, but I kind of want to go for some other outfits. I didn't realize it, but I had a leather jacket, like a bright red leather jacket that just has the letter M embroidered into the side. So, like, I don't know if I got it as like a cosplay thing, but wowie zowie, I could easily cosplay Marcie. And then Monster. I really like Monster. I love the second verse, and I have a couple ideas of things that I want to do with that song, just because it is it's so good, and I really like the big cover that I can't remember what her name is, but there's another verse, and one of the lines is, "I'm sorry that I stole your sweater. I didn't just steal it to be warm, but to be closer to you," or something like along those lines. And I'm just like, oh my god, that's so freaking cute. It's such a like simple line, and it's like there's so many cute bits in that song, like loving always seemed to hurt, but loving you is a good problem to have, and having that like as a callback to just your problem. Like, gosh, I squeed over that. Like, I was like, ah! It was really good. And plus, I'm big fond of just domestic life. Simple, living together, sharing your life together. Like, yeah, cute moments of like dates and stuff is great and all, but I am so here for those moments of let's just live together and do basic things that everybody would do if they were just living on their own, but we'll do it together, and by doing it together it's just that much better. Yeah. I also had a little bit of fun coloring this. I did something different. That's what took it longer. I was going to do 3 different drawings, but I was like, no, I kind of want to make this one a nice drawing. I really kind of felt like I was starting to vibe this drawing, so yeah. I'm still gonna finish the other ones. They're just probably not gonna be speed paints or anything like that. Just, I want to draw marceline and I kind of want to draw PB, because like, as much as I love, like, I love PB, like, don't get me wrong. Bonnabelle is a great character, but I still, like, I love Marcie. And their relationship is good. I like how there's a lot of growth that happens in between, and I love that there was a lot of, both of them just were too young to be in a relationship. They were forced to grow up and they were forced to teach themselves how to live. And I think that's just, I think it's good to have that kind of example of sometimes you're just too young to stay in love, and sometimes you need time apart to work out your feelings and come back when you are stable enough to handle a relationship. Because I totally believe that there is young love and all that jazz, but I do also think that sometimes you need that distance in order to grow and to develop and to mature. Because sometimes the person that you were, 7 years ago wasn't the person that you were going to be. And I mean, obviously there's some things that, like, the unforgivable, but I think with Marceline and Bubblegum's feelings and how they were around each other, both of them weren't ready for a committed relationship. I think Bonnie definitely loved Marcie from the beginning, so did Marcie love Bonnie, but I think they also, Bonnie was too in her head, and she still kind of is, but I think she's gotten so much better, like just remembering episode 1 Bonnie versus final episode Bonnie. And then Marcie obviously going through stakes and seeing all that growth. So there's all that. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I have for this video. I hope you guys are kind of enjoying, like, the music that I've been using. I kind of subscribe to Epidemic, and honestly, they have such good music. It's like, I kind of just like to listen to some of it on my own. There's some great music on that website. Also, the one of the songs that was a lot of songs that Mark uses are on there. It's kind of funny to come across some of them. I've kind of settled on one song recently that's kind of become my outro. I don't know if anybody's noticed it, but it's such a bop that I'm like, gosh, this is exactly what I want. And it was only just uploaded the day that I started using it in my videos, so that's a thing. Yeah. Anyway, I think that really is it. I think this is more than enough audio for the video. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you like what I make, click the subscribe button. Click the like button. If you want to see me draw some more and take a break from some video games, I'm totally down for that. It's been a while since I've sat down and drawn. So, leave a comment too. Let me know what you think. And maybe we could even talk about Obsidian. I don't get to talk about it with that many people because not a lot of people I know in real life watch cartoons as much as I do. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time.